What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have my Clash of Champions 2016 predictions, and this card looks pretty good, but the build-up and anticipation isn't that great, so I'm not really that excited. Hopefully the match is really good so it gets me on the other side saying this was a really great pay-per-view. But then again, story is a big element into a pay-per-view and many matches, and this card really doesn't have great stories, especially since they had a month since SummerSlam, while SmackDown only had 2 weeks for their pay-per-view. But let's get into the pre-show, and that's Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. And I love Alicia Fox when she's crazy. That gimmick is perfect for her. She plays it so well. But we already know who's going to win this, and it's Nia Jax. I just hope Alicia Fox can put up some fight. Nia Jax just killing everyone isn't that great watching. Like, squash matches are great, but when you have too many of them, it kind of gets boring, repetitive, and people start to lose interest in the person who's squashing everyone. So, same thing's happening to Braun Strowman. Like, he looked cool at first. James Ellsworth is God, don't forget about that. But then he kept doing it over and over, and it's been like 8 weeks. So, you know what? They need to change that. Nia Jax is getting the win, obviously. So, let's move on to the next match. We have the New Day versus Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson for the Tag Team Championships. And I'm going to give this to the club. It's going to be a big upset. It's going to help the club get a lot of momentum because, you know, they really deserve the Tag Team Championships. But their whole gimmick, they were supposed to dominate Raw. But they came here acting as if they're doctors, which is so stupid in my opinion. Why are you going to make some dominant force look like a joke? So hopefully beating the New Day in their 440 day, whatever their streak is, hopefully if they can beat that, it'll help give them momentum and people can believe that they're actually a force to be reckoned with. I'm just going to give it to the club. The next match, we have Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Alright, now we can all agree that Charlotte is not going to retain this title. That's a for sure right there. Because I feel like they want Dana Brooke versus Charlotte, and they're not going to have that for the title. So Charlotte, you're out of it. Now we have Sasha Banks and Bayley, and this one is a really tough one. If they want, they could give it to Bayley and have like one of the biggest upsets. But I feel like that's too early of an upset. Like, she just came here like a month ago. And Sasha Banks deserves it because last time she had to drop it because of an injury or like back injuries or whatever. And Sasha Banks really deserves it. And I want to see Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax for a feud for the title. So I'm going to say Sasha Banks is going to win this one. And then we're going to get Bayley versus Sasha Banks later on. I want to say 16-woman Royal Rumble. That'll be really cool. And then Bayley wins it. Bayley hugs Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is like, oh my god, Bayley, you won, or you're gonna have the title. And then she turns heel on Bayley. That would be great. I want to see Sasha Banks win this match. Now the next match, we have Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. And this feud just started, which should have started right after SummerSlam, but it started 2 weeks ago. I do see Chris Jericho possibly winning this match. A lot of people think, oh, Sami Zayn is going to win really quickly, but think about the AJ Styles, the 50-50 booking. That's another way to look at it. Also, if you want Chris Jericho to feud with Kevin Owens for the title, which I think they want for Survivor Series in Canada, you gotta have Chris Jericho win. Because if he doesn't beat Sami Zayn, then how does Chris Jericho deserve a chance at the title if he didn't beat the person that Kevin Owens always beats? Hopefully this thing boils into a triple threat at Survivor Series in Canada. If not, I'm gonna be pretty upset. So I say Chris Jericho wins this. A really big shocker. Next match, we have Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the WWE United States Championship. And this match was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, didn't because there was some big brawl and I was pretty mad. I was like, what the hell is this? This is BS. I spent my money. I actually wanted to watch that at SummerSlam, but I couldn't. And I was wondering when are we going to get it at the Raw after. No, we're getting it now. And Rusev just returned, but Roman Reigns kind of went over Rusev on Raw. Yeah, Rusev beat the shit out of him, but Seth Rollins did jump from the top of the cage. And that kind of makes Roman Reigns look like he came on top. Usually when that happens, you know what happens. The other guy wins. So I'm going to give this to Rusev. Also, Rusev is amazing. Ruru is one of the best wrestlers on the roster. And I don't want his reign to stop. Let it go on forever until Kurt Angle comes. That's what I'm saying. Next match was Cesaro versus Sheamus. The best of 7. The last match, number 7 itself. We already know who's winning this. Like, they wanted a big comeback story. Wasn't that interesting. Like, it was so predictable. Cesaro's winning this. The second to last match is TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. And I'm going to give this to TJ Perkins. He just got the title. There's no way he's dropping it, especially Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick's great and all, but he's just too old. I mean, he could win actually. AJ Styles is 39. Brian Kendrick's 37. So you know what? Anything's possible. But TJ Perkins is going to hold that title for a long time to come until Neville takes it from him. And this match hopefully is going to be one of the best on the cards. But they're toning down the Cruiserweights, which I read a report on, and that makes me mad because on Raw, they were really interesting, great to watch, and if they just tone it down, it's just going to be bad. Like, you got to let them do their own thing. They're beasts like that. Just let them go at it. Let them do their flips. Let them do their attacks. Let them do their kicks. Everything. It works for them. You gotta let it happen. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. And there are reports Seth Rollins might win this, but those are rumors, and I don't want to take those serious because there's no way KO Mania is ending now. There's no way KO Mania is ending 3 weeks. Hell no. Kevin Owens needs to win this match. We need to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho at Canada. We need that to happen. Seth Rollins, I'm kind of bored of him being on the top all the damn time. Like, it's not that interesting anymore. He's been on the top from 2014 to, like, now. So you gotta give him a break. Put him in, like, not the mid-card, but, like, a high-profile feud with maybe Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn, Cesaro. Like, think of these possible... Wait, actually, he's a... Damn. Seth Rollins is face now. But you know what I mean? Like, go look around for other feuds. KO needs to win it. As always, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at WWE Plana. If you want 10% off your next Slam Crate from Loot Crate, use the discount code WWE Plana. Also, check out my other channel, Official Life Hacks. Take care and spike your hair.
No diggity, darling. I'm back again. 1738. No diggity, darling. I like the way you work it.